Those are high-end rentals that we'll be putting out in the next few months. Yeah, a little bit further down. The one on the right. But both these, I mean, the one on the right, we're doing 11-foot ceilings on first floor, second floor. We're going to do floating staircases.
Wow.
Both units will have pools, private pools.
Private
Oh,
pools. So
cool.
for the first, like this is where I think like he does a good job. Like so Woodrow has an option for a private pool on 2 of the units. There's 3 units there, and so like we keep trying. Like no one's done that yet, and it's like, I mean, last summer in Tampa was disgusting. Like it was so hot, and I tell him, I'm like, I need a pool. And you're like,
You're
where
from
are you
the
putting a pool?
Caribbean, though.
I am, but like this is next level.
What part
hot.
of the Caribbean?
Trinidad.
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's way hotter there, right? Way more humid.
Yes.
Maybe they get more of a breeze. I don't know.
I don't know, but I just remember last summer being like, it is so hot, and so we're like, okay, well, let's put some like. People want pools in Florida. Like, that's not weird.
But you probably couldn't get much of a pool, no?
It's a
dip
sitting
pool.
area.
A dip pool,
It's a
sitting
dip.
area.
So the one.
But someone's gonna want that.
Oh, I
dip
think
pool.
so.
You can get
Yeah.
a 10 by 20 pool.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's not insignificant. It's not a hot tub, but it's not.
That's pretty good
you're-
size
you're-
for a townhome.
Michael
So we
Phelps
try
is
to
not
put-
coming over
yeah.
Right.
I mean,
to practice.
Right.
We're not having Katie Ledecky with her
No,
like
no.
long distance. But also like another thing that we do a lot, like Steve cares about this a lot too. When we design our floor plans and whatnot, we do try to put backyards where we can, right? Like we want it to be living like a single family home. Like that's always the feel we want to give. Most single family homes have a backyard. And people care a lot more about backyards than they do about front yards.
True.
It makes a lot of sense. And so, yeah, you will still live in a townhouse and you have a dip pool, but like that's pretty single family-ish.
It's really, really pretty. Great design. The one on the right is amazing too. We talked before we went live about, maybe we were live, but we talked about the addition, how you guys love that architecture. This looks very similar on Francis.
We'd be lying if we said we didn't take any inspiration from that. I mean, certainly we're trying to. We like the rounded columns that the addition has, so certainly trying to bring that to reality here. Those are going to be rounded, poured in place, like limestone finishes on the columns.
Really cool.
As well as the horizontal accents between the floor-to-ceiling windows.
I'm sure Hector's listening to this and is so excited.
Yeah.
Who's
about-
Hector?
Hector's our GC, and he's probably like, oh, God.
Can we talk about that relationship too? Because you said in the beginning you used an external GC.
Sure.
Now you have one in house. So tell me about that
We love
transition.
Hector.
So it started as, as we went to the more customizations. We first few jobs, we did hire out third-party GCs to build the products. And certainly from a scalability standpoint, there is that going for them. But we were running into issues whenever it came time for Martine was picking out some finishes or trying to create these customizations that we were getting significant pushback on. This is not the type of product. If we want to do custom, that they need to find a different builder. So we basically said, well, we're not going to change who we are. We wanted to continue to put this custom product out there. So we said, let's create it, bring a team. And we took these were subcontractors that worked for us. We took the superintendents that worked for us and give them the reins. So they handle the oversight, the day-to-day management of the construction side. But there's certainly a little bit of an expectation that we are going to be able to deliver our buyers and our renters a very high-end custom finishes. And they've done great with it, not without heartburn and late nights, but certainly the expectation, and I think they appreciate this too. Like at the end, they'll walk into the project.
They're proud of what they put out. Like they'll bring their spouses over, and like it's just like they're super proud about what they're putting out too. And it's like, again, like we want people to be excited about it, and like we want them to be excited about their jobs too. Like that's the whole point.
Well, there's not many builders getting to build stuff like this in Tampa Heights. I mean, there's a few builders that are very design forward, of course. You guys are certainly one of them, but I haven't seen a lot of this. I mean, this is gorgeous. So I would imagine they feel very proud. They're like, oh, this is cool. We get
Once
to work
it's
on
finishes
something
and
unique.
it's like done, I'm sure like window install day is always fun.
Well, of course, yeah. I'm sure
there's-
during the construction, they're like,
There's gives and takes. I mean, certainly as it relates to construction, if you're building single-family homes, a lot of times it's a cookie-cutter approach. You build your wall, you can put your frame in on top of it, you put your roof. We have not built the same product. So every single plan is different. Every single truss layout is different. So anytime we realize that there was a mistake made, we don't have the next project to get it right on because the next project's already wrong. Or sorry, it's already different. So
sorry, Hector.
Yes.
I'm sure that's a challenge.
It is a challenge, but I think when we started like the construction business with Hector when you started, like this was what we were gonna do. I mean, like Hector was the project manager for something that we had built before, and we like loved working with him. So like he knew what we were doing, and like this is all like, I mean, these are things that he's proud of too. It's his work, right? If you think about it, like these things are coming to life because of like his hard work.
Yeah.
And so like we want him to be proud of it too.
If you enjoyed this clip, click here for the full episode and make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.